how to create a work order. First, we'll move to the left-hand side, select Maintain, and then select Work Orders. This is the work order homepage. To create a new work order, you will move to the top and select Add Work Order. First, you will choose a due date. This is one of the most important features on the work order as it determines the promptness that the work order should be completed. Next, you will select your property and an affiliated unit if there is one. At the very top, you will see there is a maintenance limit of $250, which just means if you are concerned that the work may be over $250, you may want to consider getting approval from the owner, property manager, etc. before the work should be completed. You also see at the top property notes. This is any additional information about the property. Going back to creating the work order, you would choose the type as work order, and then you would choose a work order category. All of these categories are customizable. Right now, I will go ahead and choose maintenance, the most common option. Next, I will enter the title. This is going to be a short summary of what work needs to be done on the property. So I will make mine very simple, that the kitchen sink is leaking. The area, if you need to clarify where the maintenance work is located in the property, you can provide a reference number if there is another way you would prefer to track the work orders. We do have to choose severity. It is required for the work order. And I'll choose the severity as medium, as I believe the kitchen sink should be fixed soon, but can be completed within a week's time. The description, this is just to elaborate more about the maintenance work. For example, I may say that the tenant called concerned because the sink has been leaking for over a week. Chargebacks is anything you would charge back to the tenant. Technician notes, these are notes that only the technician will see. This is really nice to give an update to the technician about any animals that may be on the property. For example, you may want to say the cat might bite. But as I said, anything you provide here, only the technician will see. The tenant or the owner will never see these comments. And then same with owner notes. Anything you put in here, only the owner will see. The technician and the tenant will not see the owner's notes. If needed, you can provide any documents or images to the work order. And then back at the top, you can add any associated tasks for the work order you may like done on the property. We also have related work orders. And then we have notify contacts. These are people you may want to notify about creating your work order. I'm going to let my coworker, Zach, who is a property manager, know that I am creating this work order. At this time, I will not notify a tenant or an owner that I am creating this work order because right now I am not going to schedule the work order. I am only creating the work order. At the very bottom, I'll go ahead and select Save. Now we are back on the work order homepage. You'll see in the upper right-hand corner there was a notification that a work order was created. In the lower left-hand corner, in our real-time feed, you'll also see a notification that a work order was created. And now finally, at the very top of the work order page, you'll see my work order was created with the status of new. And that is how you create a work order.